guys, it's Horrorsmith. Welcome to day 26 of the horror TV show binge today. I didn't think I was gonna review any television shows, but then I watched the first episode of Welcome to Derry, the Pennywise prequel to the most recent two movies that came out. I've always been a big fan of the Pennywise series. The TV movie from the 90s was one of the core horror movies that fucked me up and scared the shit out of me and created the person that I am today. Whether it's the old series or the movies, I always felt the part with the kids was way stronger. When they grow up and they come back to the town and face off against Pennywise, it's just not as scary to me. And the way they end both of those series and movies, it just fell flat, as far as I'm concerned. So when I heard the TV show was a prequel going back 27 years into the 60s during his time then, and I think it even goes back farther as we go into the series, like each time he awakens to eat again. It usually seems from the previews and whatnot that it's gonna deal with more of the kids side of it. I think there's supposed to be about 8 episodes of this, but after watching this first episode that's out on HBO Max to watch right now, I had to talk about it because it is awesome. When I say talk about it, not spoil it, but just kind of hype it up and make sure everyone's checking it out because it is super well done. The director and creative team, it's the same who made it chapter 1 and 2. So it's literally taking the same actors who portrayed Pennywise, Bill Skarsgård, and telling the story of the previous time from the 1960s, Derry, that town, how Pennywise first infiltrated it and took it over slowly. One thing I was worried about is that they were gonna just retread kids fight Pennywise. They're scared, but then they get some courage and fight against them, sort of thing again. And it seems to go that way for most of the episode, and then things flip and change, and it's a lot more interesting. You'll know exactly what I mean when you see it. I really like the 1960s setting and aesthetic for this. It's just really creepy and just perfect for Pennywise to slowly infiltrate the town and take over. You actually don't even see Pennywise in this form, at least in the first episode. I'm hearing it's gonna be almost probably midway through before you see anything that even looks remotely like this. I believe it's, you're gonna see different forms. He is a shapeshifter and whatnot, so you're gonna kind of see him start small and grow as everyone is fearful of him because he feeds off the fear. One thing I did not expect with this is that they were gonna create almost a mini Stephen King universe. There is a character in this. He's a soldier, he's young, and he is the guy who grows up to be the almost hero of The Shining, the African-American guy that Jack Torrance axes to death. He's in this, playing a role too, and he has the Shining gift. So we'll see what they do with that. I'm not really here for a whole universe of this kind of stuff, but it's cool that they drop little tidbits here and there for the fans to connect and try to sort out. The threat of Pennywise is it's heavy on the town. You can feel it. You know when he's popping up and what he's here to do. And it's scary, man. We've seen this a ton of times, but they keep coming up with new ways to scare the crap out of you. Turn this show on in the dark, watch it on the couch, hide behind your blankets, because Pennywise is still coming for you, no matter what you do. Quicker video I just wanted to drop in. I probably won't review everything else. I just wanted to talk about this first one and spread the word that you need to watch it. It's well done. It is not retreading all the same stuff you've seen before. They're taking it down a new path. A lot of people are comparing this to like Stranger Things with the kids fighting evil. So there are a lot of parallels, but I mean, honestly, Stranger Things took that from Stephen King books. So if anything, that series did that. They copied it. And I know they did an awesome job doing that, but I assure you the show is not that. They're doing something else here. It is worth your time I think the next episode 2, is on Halloween night. And then they're gonna spread out throughout November and December before telling the whole story. So until next time, kiddies, I'll be right back.